Are we going or not? It's hard to tell sometimes. Oh, there we go. I think it's just that good. Yeah, there we go.
The operator. No, I have not read them.
Also, where is a thing? There's a thing missing. There we go. That one. Save. And quickly just make sure my alert box is working. Looks like it is. Spent a long time making sure it works, and half the time it doesn't even fucking work, so yeah, I'm just double checking it, you know? Basically every stream, but fight me. Okay, mute this, and switch this to live chat. Alright, let's go. Okay, so when we last left off, we were almost done with this. We just have like this section up here to go through, and then we're done with the quest. Could have sworn we did this fight, but oh well. Whoa, yeah.
Watch out.
There's indeed 2 traps, so I need to also turn down my headphones. Hold up. There we go. Don't do that, please. And everyone, just charge now, please, as well.
No mercy!
How invigorating that was.
Dead people. I see dead people. I just made them dead, but I see them. Look, he's on the floor there, see? There we go. Colgrim, how's it going, bro?
Stop! You will go no further!
Oh, is that so now?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
I have come for the urn of sacred ashes.
You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
I wish to see the arisen Andraste.
None but the disciples may approach Andraste. She is not ready yet. But when the time is right, she will descend upon the nations in fiery splendor, and all will know her. But perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions.
Sorry, I just had a drink and it just went down wrong oil. I think I muted myself before I started choking on it, but... oh, fucking hell. Why would you suddenly wish to cooperate with me?
It may be because I believe in second chances. All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
Let me just make sure that my push to mute is working, because if not, then... yeah, okay, push to mute is working, good. I should have muted myself in time then, before I start choking and everything. My throat still was feeling... okay, maybe we can come to some sort of agreement then.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Father Colgrim. I lead the disciples of Andraste. Atop this mountain lie the remains of the mortal Andraste. The urn is watched by an immortal guardian. He is trapped in the past and refuses to accept the risen Andraste. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
So you want me to, what, toss them out a window?
I speak not of destruction. The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
I suppose that makes sense.
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers. The rewards for performing such a service would be great indeed.
Won't the Guardian know me as well?
No, he waits for pilgrims to come venerate the urn. He will assume that you are one of these. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the Holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life!
And what? Encourage the worship of a large lizard? Consider your actions carefully.
I have considered, don't worry, Stan.
Not enough.
You'll only be satisfied when I do what you want me to do.
Why would anyone be content with stupidity?
If I'm wrong, so be
Take
it.
this. The blood of the dragon. You know what you must do.
If we succeed, Colgrim and his fellows will be indebted to you. That puts you in a very advantageous position.
Excellent. With Colgrim on our side, we could make it through this entire ordeal with our necks intact.
Now, I shall beseech the Holy Andraste to let you pass safely into the inner sanctum.
Thank you, I think. Yeah, Stan, you're a bitch anyway. This is the, well, just before the gauntlet that we have to go through to get to the ashes. And there she is, the risen Andraste. Yeah, there's some loot up here. I'm just gonna grab that real quick and then we'll get on with the gauntlets. Oh, there's a cuts. Oh yeah, of course there's a cutscene.
Great Andraste, I pray you, stay your wrath. I bring before you your champion, who will fall upon your enemies as a cleansing flame, paving the way for your glory. O beloved Andraste, O holy Andraste, we praise your name.
I just love the way the dragon moves. Because it's big and heavy. Of course
I
it
have
wouldn't just
spoken to the
fly
beloved
whenever it wants to,
Andraste.
you know?
She will let you pass.
You're right, Andraste is glorious.
Succeed in your task, and you will share in her glory. We await your triumphant return. Go! Show yourself to be Andraste's true champion.
I just got a comment on TikTok. I should check this just to make sure it's nothing sketchy. It's nothing sketchy, okay. In that case, I will sort it. I will respond to it later.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
You must be the Guardian.
Yes, I am the Guardian of the Ashes. I have waited years for this.
For me?
You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
The Imperium is no longer as powerful as it once was.
Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end.
Perhaps. Colgrim and his followers, they don't regard you very highly.
Colgrim knows not of what he speaks. His heart is laced with poison, and he has led many astray.
What do you know about the disciples of Andraste?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
So the dragon, not Andraste then?
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
How did his beliefs spread to the rest of the disciples?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced.
Why? Would you like me to get rid of these disciples for you?
The Maker will sit in judgment of them when the time comes.
I would like to see the urn.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
But I need the ashes to cure a nobleman.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
let's get this over with then.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You betrayed Jowan to Irving. He was almost killed, and he lost the one thing that mattered. Lily. Jowan trusted you. Tell me, do you think you failed Jowan?
Yes. He was my friend and I should not have betrayed him.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
And now the self-flagellation? Oh, that is what comes next in these things, no?
Parshera, leave the past where it falls.
And what of those that follow you? And the Antivan elf?
Oh, is it my turn now? Hurrah! I'm so excited.
Many have died at your hand. But is there any you regret more than a woman by the name of...
How do you know about that?
I know much. It is allowed to me. The question stands, however. Do you regret?
Yes, the answer is yes, if that's what you wish to know. I do. Now move on.
Demand whatever answers you want, Spirit.
You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light?
I have never denied that I failed.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck. May
Jesus.
you find what you seek.
Okay.
Echoes from a shadow realm.
Whispers of things yet.
Of what do I speak? A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death.
Sorry, I shouldn't have skipped the
I am
dialogue, should I?
sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Yeah, these riddle sections are just so...
Smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
They're not the most complicated
I was
riddles.
Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
An eye for an eye,
I mean,
a tooth
come
for
on,
a
this
tooth.
is like...
The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I
Like,
speak?
they didn't even try with this one. Revenge.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
No, it can't.
I'd neither a guest nor
No
a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Him.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
A poison of the soul, passion's
Jealousy.
cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak? Yes,
Children.
jealousy. drove
Children
me
kill
to
love.
Betrayal.
I was the greatest general of the Alamari. But beside her, I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white.
I mean, we're literally fucking standing on one mountain.
Of what do I speak? Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword,
that would be hunger.
Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies.
Yep.
Of what do I speak?
Hunger.
Yes.
Starvation
was
will
the
destroy an
used
entire
the wicked men of the Tevinter
army.
Imperium.
It was a
The
common
Maker
strategy,
kindled
actually.
the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
You watched thousands of people starve to death and thought that was good.
She wields the broken sword.
Oh, the broken sword of mercy, everyone knows this thing. This is another one where they just didn't even fucking try.
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Had fun with the riddle game?
You're not Jowan.
I didn't think I'd fool you. But am I really a spirit? Or is all this in your mind? Are you in the Fade, perhaps? Honestly, I don't know. I am part of the Gauntlet, I am Jowan, I am you. All these statements are true.
And what exactly is your purpose here, then?
To speak to you, and to offer advice. You have wondered many times if what happened to me was your doing. Perhaps things would be different if you had not gone to Irving. But it is too easy to obsess over what if and what could have been. These thoughts will eat away at you if you let them. Forgive yourself, just as I have forgiven you. I have something for you. Use it well. It makes me happy, knowing you will be the mage that I never could.
Reflection. If I remember it, reflection is actually kind of crap. Yes, I mean, it's okay if you're a tank, but that's crap. Rather, it's okay if you're a tank and you have the patch installed. But also, I need to murder Morrigan before bad stuff happens. Okay, Morrigan's dead. And now I'm gonna target myself. I wonder if I count as a darkspawn because I am tainted, and so it sends to figure that. Oh shit! Sten's gone. Sten's gone. Sten's gone. Sten's gone. Sten's gone. This is not good. My tank is fucking dead. I'm gonna fireball myself, and then hopefully we can target him. Why the fuck? Does reflection me? No, the heroic spells. The heroic spells fucking suck. At least I would never use them on myself.
Not so fast.
And we just all have to focus on Zevran now.
Face that.
Too easy.
Wonder if I can.
Oh, I see.
No doubt it had something to do with facing the dark side of your soul, or some such
rubbish.
Delighted.
This proves nothing. I have nothing to fear from shadows.
Maker's breath, I'm beautiful. Did you see that? Did you see me? Magnificent.
Zevran. Zevran's such a fucking hoe.
Simple enough.
Alright then.
Tell me what you would have me do here. Does your Andraste have such an excess of followers that she is willing to lure them to their deaths with ghosts and lies?
Ah, so there's the trick. Each piece must be made solid in order for one of us to cross.
Pretty much. So I'm gonna go forward. And Bark Spawn can step off. Oh, it wasn't Bark Spawn, it's Sten that needs to step off. Sorry, my mistake.
I am
Right?
here.
Yes, Sten steps off. And then I need... this one activated twice, right? I think it's got to be this one, right? And then...
At your service.
Zevran can step off? No. Right, what I need is to find someone that activates the middle two. That gets solid, but I need to then activate the middle two so then that one that I'm standing on stays solid. Could be here? But yeah, it won't let you activate several at once, so Zevran's got to step off. Morrigan step on this.
Are we in a hurry?
And then advance up. Have Sten step backwards. Zevran step on. No, wait, hang on. There should be something like this one, is it? No. No. This one, and then Doug should step off. No? What does this do then?
I am ready.
Okay, it's definitely not that one. Right, so it starts off with Dog on, Sten on here, and Morrigan on here. Morrigan needs to stay on. Dog needs to step off. But Dog steps off after we find,
of course,
the one that makes this solid without him. Which means Zevran needs to step on this. Right, okay. Dog.
Yes.
Sten. Me. Sten off. Zevran on. Dog off. And then there should be one somewhere that will make the next one solid there. So then he goes forwards. Morrigan can now step off and find... I think it's this one, right? It was this one, yes? So now Zevran should be able to step off. No, it wasn't that one. Shit. Which one was it? is this one. Dog. Dog, go back round to over here where you've been. Thank you.
Charmed.
Stand, step back on yours. Zevran was on one back here, right? This one? This one? This one.
Are we in a hurry?
Step over to there. Stan can step off. Morrigan stepped on. No, wait, hang on. It was this one, right? And then dog step off. Yes. And then dog come over and step on. Not that. Dog needs to step on one that makes next solid. Fuck. There, this one. Step forward. So Sten now needs to come around to over here. I think it's this one, right? First and foremost, Zevran can step off now. Sten, step
ready.
on. I hope it was this one. I'm going to drop a quick save just so I don't have to re-go through that part again. Fuck it. And it's not Morrigan. Morrigan can't step off, so it has to be Dog that steps off, right? It wasn't Dog that could step off, it must have been Morrigan. Right, Morrigan step off? It was Morrigan that stepped off. F9. I remembered wrong. So Morrigan steps off, and then we need Morrigan to just find whatever the last one is to make that part there solid. Without stepping on the same one that Dog's on. And there we go. Problem solved. Yeah, man. Dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life. Cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Strip naked. Damn, Stan.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy to approach the sacred
I did
ashes.
skip it that time. That's just a bug with the game. It does that sometimes.
I stand in awe. Really?
Congratulations. You found a waste bin.
Nice vase. I should get one for my house.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Take a pinch of ashes. And leave the urn alone. I need them to save the Arl. Fuck that, I'm not destroying them. Now, even if you do destroy them, you can still take a pinch, and it still progresses if you destroyed the entire thing. But Colgrim, probably not going to be too happy that I didn't actually do what I promised him I would. Hey Colgrim, how's it going?
To the urn, but Andraste has not been freed. What manner of treachery is this?
But I did free Andraste, can't you tell?
Lies! You have betrayed us! Betrayed our lady! And now you will die! Behold the fiery vengeance of Andraste herself!
They're all so eager to die, aren't they?
More crazy.
Oh, this should be good.
All right.
Zevran, can you maybe just focus
You battle a
little bit?
And how's that?
Do the dirty striking shit and go below the belt as well so you can hit more.
Direct me.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid happening. Wouldn't have expected myself, but oh well.
I think they would run away more.
Freaking murder, bitch. And Colgrim's dead. And we get the item Colgrim's Horn, and we also get Faith's Edge, which isn't a terrible staff. But before we move on, I could do with Alistair coming on, please.
Yes.
Have some more constitution. You're gonna need it for what I've got in store. Because before we return to Ostagar, which is where what we're going to do next, as I promised last time I streamed, there is one last part of this quest that it's completely optional, we don't have to do it, but we can. Colgrim's Horn, where is it? Is it another? Colgrim's Horn, there it is. So yeah, I'm going to drop an F5. Everyone hold position. Morrigan, get the fuck out of dodge. I'm also going to get the fuck out of dodge, actually. And, yeah, let's, see if we can also reanimate Colgrim. No, you can't. Ah, shit! I was too far away from Colgrim to reanimate. Oh, shit! Instantly died. That's fun. Okay. Let's try this again. First, I'll reanimate one of these fucks. Let's go with this one. Okay, I got you instead. Whatever. That's fine. You. Why did Morrigan follow? Oh, because I did not turn off follows. That's fine. Those two get the fuck out of dodge. And we'll have Alistair blow on the horn, which might make at least some semblance of a difference. But before I do that, let me just check. You have a torn jugular, so let's get rid of your injury. Right, yeah. The mod's a bit janky. There you go. You have an open wound, penalty to nature resistance. That's fine, you can live with that. Morrigan doesn't have an injury, does she? Nope. Okay, good.
I am here.
Right. F5.
I'm ready.
Let's have Alistair and Barkspawn come to this side. And Alistair, blow on Colgrim's Horn, please. He still spawns at the fucking main character, apparently. That kind of always just sucks the big fat dick. Really?
Alright.
Either way, everyone just attack her. She is basically immune to fire, so let's not even bother trying for those, but Morrigan, turn on frost weapons. I don't know why they weren't already on. What's it called? Heal up my zombie buddy if oh wait, hang on, looks like Morrigan's got him. Might bother them.
What to do?
heal? There it is.
And so I shall.
Stan! Please heal. Also, this is kind of important. Self-health less than 25. Please use the most powerful health poultice that we have. Same with you, Alistair. I should have set these up beforehand. Use most powerful health poultice that we have. And I'll heal up my zombie friend as well, since the bar has gone down.
Just like a trope.
Stand. Yeah, I don't think you were healing yourself. You use the least one because you've got a really low constitution, so it doesn't really matter which one you use. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Put her down, please. Oh, this is less good. This is less good than everything.
Direct me.
This is very not good.
Here we go.
Ah, shit. We might have to come back here when we're a higher level, because I don't think I can deal with the dragon.
And so I shall.
Like, even using the extra dog slot, I don't think we can deal with the dragon. Yeah, we definitely can't deal with the dragon. See, this dragon's usually one of the later things that I do. Please leave me alone. Hey, how are you using fire around a corner? How are you using fire around a corner, you bitch?
Healing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, we gonna do the dragon, maybe after we've done Orzammar or something. Orzammar gets you a lot of experience. We shall save the dragon for later. Oh! Hi, friends.
We go to combat.
All right.
Tis too easy.
Yeah, as long as we don't clean up the bloody mess with the dog, there should still be corpses here when we come back.
All right.
So I'll be able to reanimate, you know, and we'll be able to get the party of 6. And if I keep Zevran around, you might get a pet at that point as well, so maybe we might be able to have a nice chunk. But yeah, we didn't even manage to get the dragon down to half HP, so it's not worth continuing trying that.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it? Is that? There's some dust on... No, that's not dust. Omega, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Grueling. There were tests. Oh no, it's just a stone flask with a burnt woman
It may be
inside.
that to you, but means so much more to thousands of people. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here. It must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
That's not wise. Many will try to exploit this.
But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
So everyone comes by and takes some ashes from the urn. Oh, I hope that urn is self-replenishing.
Deny them a corpse? Unthinkable indeed.
Yes, share it. Spread the word, and more will come under the Chantry's power. Is this not what you want?
I will spread this good news or die trying.
Then you will die.
Was murdering a defenseless old man really necessary?
Yes. He literally asked for it. He literally asked for it, Alistair. Shut the fuck up. I love how he only goes -3 for me fucking murdering a bastard, though. Alright, so... now we've finished this, at least. Oh, wait a minute, I just realised we're missing one of the party members that I wanted to take to Ostagar. I guess we will start on the Mage's Tower then. Because, yeah, there's a party member, she stands here, that you take, she's got unique dialogue if you take her to Ostagar. So, I guess we're gonna...
Yes. Yes.
Oh, blast.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just going to we're going to take her to Ostagar then. Sorry, we're gonna go to the Mage's Tower so we can take her to Ostagar. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Sten, my friend, do we have your quest since we're going out that direction? We don't appear to have his party quest thingy.
Why are we stopping?
Let's get a few things straight.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Why would you offer to help?
For the moment, you are the enemy of my enemy.
The darkspawn are your enemy?
They have no more allies than a hurricane or an earthquake. They are enemies to all.
Are you okay? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to...
You said you're in the army? You fought in war?
I have always fought in war, Elf.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
The Canary don't come from the Isles?
We do now.
Where did you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific?
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Dark...
Sure, let's go.
Yes.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
That's not what I meant.
It's what you asked.
Just tell me.
I did. Parshera. Was there anything else?
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
What did you mean about the fiends of Seheron?
Ours wear the faces of men.
Are they like darkspawn, then?
No. Even the most cunning emissaries of the Archdemon cannot pass for men. Darkspawn, abominations, plagues, and storms. Men are far more dangerous than these. One moment of betrayal can bring more ruin than an earthquake. You know this.
So they're traitors?
They are Tal-Vashoth. They say they are Grey Ones. True in the knowledge of themselves. They are gaping holes where men used to be. Nothing can fill them.
What's terrible about them?
There was a village in the mountains of Seheron. Farmers. They grew cinnamon and nutmeg trees in perfectly ordered rows. There would always be one person waiting, a foreman, a harvester, rank didn't matter. Often they would say nothing. Simply watch as we worked to examine the empty house, a new one each time. that had once been the home of a colleague, a friend. We always made a point of searching. Now and then a body would turn up in a river eaten by rain and crows. More often we found nothing. Even in the worst parts of the jungle, the villagers would send someone with us to see the tiniest piece of bone or cloth. Anything contained the possibility of their lost friend. Must we speak of this? We could be fighting something.
Okay, let's go. I need to buff
anything I
Sten
can...
up a little bit. His appraisal. Kunari prize for the dead, there it is. Stanavia. Kunari praise dead. There you go. Sten.
You are not... That is unexpected.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
So now will you tell me why you caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What do you mean by a weak mind?
That is complicated. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe, until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Kunari?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did they know?
They said they found me with nothing.
I hope you believed them.
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
That's terrible!
I know I cannot justify what I have done. My honor is forfeit. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Could you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where was it that you fought the Darkspawn inside?
Near Lake Calenhad.
I'll do my best to find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to get Sten up, because we're going to the Mage's Tower next, because, yeah,
Yes.
minor mistake in planning on my part. So yeah, we'll go to the Mage's Tower, which is at Lake Calenhad. So we might as well deal with that first. And I guess we'll go towards the... we'll probably end this just before the Fade, or in the Fade.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own. I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Oh dear. going loco in the cocoa. Just a little bit. A lot of it, actually. And... okay, this, if I remember right, this encounter is littered with traps.
Watch out from here.
Yeah.
Watch out. Watch out. Trap. Watch out.
Alright. You do the thing, unfortunately, Zebra doesn't got enough to step in combat. So I'm just gonna run around and hoping to get. Oh, really?
On it.
The second I take control of Zebra, you just let me down. That's this.
Now the fun part. I still remember my first battle. On it.
Sake.
Such fun!
Get up, everyone.
If you were more careful, that wouldn't happen.
On it.
If you'd have healed me, Morrigan, that wouldn't have happened, actually.
As you desire.
Whatever, we got through it anyway.
And so I shall.
This encounter is actually a massive pain in the arse on insane mode. Nightmare mode, sorry. But it's a huge pain in the ass. Actually, I'm not sure how doing Sten's loyalty quest works after you've destroyed Redcliffe, or let Redcliffe get destroyed. Because part of it involves going to Redcliffe and talking to someone there, but he should be dead.
Back off! I was here first.
Have you seen a sword laying around here?
Why, you looking to buy one?
No, but my very large, very angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
He sold you this spot as in he owns this land?
No, that's some freeholder or other. He just sold me the looting rights. I'm not building a house here or nothing. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Interesting.
Of course.
Kester!
Look at this. I remember taking you across when you left with that fella Duncan. And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them.
Can you ferry me across to the island, Kester?
Templars took the boat.
Why would they take your boat?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was.
Is something wrong at the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic, but the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Is there no way for me to get over?
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there.
Hey,
Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Well, thanks for your help, Kester.
You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my...
Carol, good to see you again, you sniveling little
You!
whelp.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Why? I need to get in there.
No one gets to the tower. No one. The tower is off limits to all.
I'm a mage. Let me in.
No! Now go away!
I have some documents here that compel the circle to help me. Now let me in.
Yes? Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those?
No, I'm claiming to be a
I have
mage!
some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
Not much, because you're obviously a Templar.
And if you can't prove... Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
I warn you, my patience is wearing thin.
Is that bad? Look, I'm, just trying to do my job. I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
Thank you.
Come along, I suppose.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not...
Yes, sir.
Now we wait and pray.
And here I thought you were out of my life forever.
Well, look who's back. A proper Grey Warden now, are we? Glad you're not dead.
You don't mean that.
Perhaps. Now we're dealing with a situation that doesn't involve you, Grey Warden.
This tower was my home. I want to know what happened.
I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. We were too complacent. First Jowan, now this. Don't think I've forgotten your role in Jowan's escape.
I was just doing as I was told.
I suppose I cannot fault you for that, though Irving could have done more to prevent what happened. It set a dangerous precedent. I should have been more vigilant and urged Irving to be more wary. I can only hope that someday Jowan gets what he deserves. But right now I have other pressing concerns.
What has become of the first enchanter?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
For all your bluster, you Templars, you're just cowards.
They took us by surprise. We were prepared for 1 or 2 abominations, not the horde that fell upon us.
Why not rally your men and kill them all?
I will destroy the tower, raze it to the ground. But I cannot risk more of my men. The doors remain shut, and they will protect us for now.
That's no solution. Doors can be broken.
We do not mean for the doors to stay closed forever. Everything in the tower must be eliminated. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
How can you consider annulling the entire circle? Surely some people survive.
You assume that there will be any mages left to kill. This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
Mages are not defenseless. Some of them must be alive.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
But it was you that shut them all in!
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out? The mages are lost. It is something we must accept. Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
But you can't just kill the entire circle. That's too extreme.
These are not the mages, you remember. They are abominations. To save their souls, you must harden your heart. It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. No abomination must cross this threshold.
I must try.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so.
Very well.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies.
Sure.
I certainly hope so.
Let's trade. Oh fuck. Let's skip the
I wish
trade.
this were over. We're running low. Yes. Would you like to trade?
Trade with me. Alright. Because you have a fancy stick. A fancy stick that I can't afford, never mind. No, wait, no, I need spell weaver. Give me that back. It's a good staff. A good sword. A single SR, I'll get rid of it. That junk. Junk, 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 junk. The armor of diligence I'll keep a hold of for now. Because, yeah, it's actually not bad. But it's really only any good if you get the full set. Alright.
This is the prison for your mages? Ours is not so grand.
Real quick, I just want to throw Morrigan in the trash can.
As you desire.
Yes.
Boom, boom,
Yes.
boom.
Yes.
Let's go. Did my dog die? No, it just didn't spawn on proper HP. In we go.
Draw your weapon.
Are you talking to me?
Your weapon. Draw it.
Are we under attack?
I want to see what you can do.
You want to fight me? Just like that?
You are a Grey Warden. How are you going to face an
All right.
archdemon if you cannot face me?
It is a mystery, I'll admit.
I should let your weakness damn us all? Draw your sword. I'll try not to injure you permanently.
We don't have to prove anything to you, forget it.
So you do have a spine.
Of course.
Pity you don't use it.
Nice. I very rarely actually have Sten and Alistair in the same party together, so I've never actually heard most of their interactions. Ooh, there's a demon. He broke through. Oh dear. And Wynn doesn't actually know that spell.
You've returned to the tower? Why did the Templars let you through? Are you here to warn us?
This was my home. I wanted to know what happened.
I see you still care about the Circle and our tower. Unfortunately, the Circle is in grave danger.
From the Templars. They intend to annul the Circle.
They have the right of annulment?
No, but they expect it to arrive soon.
So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
We waste time here when there are abominations to kill.
If you are here to kill you will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds. But I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle.
We must try to avoid needless slaughter.
Yes, even if we cannot eliminate all the demons and abominations, together we could lead the survivors out. Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Gregor will only accept it if the first enchanter says so.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
Then we set off
Petra,
immediately.
Kenan, look after the others. The others need your protection more.
Right, so I'll take Wynn.
Yes.
Sten.
Yes.
And Zebron. And Wynn gets significant. Quite a lot actually. Ooh, hang on. I don't want to completely neglect her magic because she needs at least some, and she also needs some cunning too. Boom. One more. I guess we'll put that into. She don't need herbalism because Morrigan's got it, so I guess we'll put it in combat training. Revival. She can't quite get cleansing aura. Yeah, she needs 30 magic for that, so we can't quite get that yet. We'll also give her Mind Blast, I think. Yeah, Mind Blast. And EA Healer, but ally health needs to be 50. The rest of that is fine, except for this. Self, mana or stamina, less than 25. Use least powerful lyrium. Okay. Oh, the crazy lady.
Oh, it's you. I remember you. The tower isn't how you remember it, is it?
No, I guess it isn't.
I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us. Their swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
Wouldn't it have been better if Andraste never died?
Andraste only died because of man's foolishness and pride. We need to atone for this. We should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness.
The horror of this ordeal has definitely unhinged you even worse.
I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker. Oh, come, swift sword, and deliver me that I might find the Maker again.
Okay.
Look after her, will you?
I think she's a bit old enough to look after herself.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
After what?
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came around the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynn was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynn wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was... gone.
Oh, she seems to have survived.
Just look after her, all right? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
Don't worry, she'll be safe with me.
Thank you.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
Quite impressive.
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything.
Do not fear, my good lady. Our Grey Warden is very good at fending off attackers. Speaking from experience here.
I'm ready. Get rid of the barrier.
All right. Be on your guard.
Freeze and shatter. And get away before they explode like that, thank you. I'm not going to do the side quests here because I've got to return here later on anyway, so no fucking point in doing the side quests when I can just do them all later. I'm going to grab, like, the loot and stuff, though. But yeah, I'm not going to bother with the side quests.
All right. What a shame.
A finer scene of carnage I've yet to see!
Explosion.
And so I shall. And so I shall.
Pick up that guy.
Come. Let's shed some blood. Now this is more like it. All right. Take that, Delighted. We are ridiculously awesome.
Yeah, you say that, Zevran, but what did you actually do in that fight? Yeah, the circle tower is a bit of a long one. You've got it takes about an hour just to do.
I do not think we are alone here.
The tower portions, but
Please
it's also
refrain from going
not
into the
tower
stock room.
portions as well.
It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
Owain?
Yes, it is I, Owain. You remember? I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Why are you cleaning at a time like this?
The stockroom is my responsibility. I must keep it clean. I tried to leave when things got quiet.
Oh, Wayne, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
Have you come across any abominations?
No. I suppose I should count myself lucky. I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
What's Niall trying to do?
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
What are we supposed to do now?
We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck.
You have just the most annoying voice.
All right.
What are we doing?
I'll tell you what you're doing. You're dying.
Delighted.
Thought about it. Keep your eyes.
If I must.
Please, please don't kill me.
The people you killed didn't want to die either.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. Don't you remember what it was like living here? The Templars watching. Always watching.
Yes, I understand. hated it too.
The magic was a means to an end. It gave us... It gave me the power to fight for what I believed.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable, but the ends do not always justify the means.
You don't really believe that, do you, Win? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a strongly worded letter. She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
You know we cannot allow blood mages to live.
But I would like a chance to atone for what I've done. Please, if you spare me, I could escape and seek penance at the Chantry. I just want my life. Please.
Fight the Darkspawn. Redeem yourself.
Fight the Darkspawn? But I'm a...
You have power. I have use for your power.
This is unwise. You cannot trust her.
She deserves a chance to prove herself.
I suppose it is not my place to question your motives.
What should I do now? Am I to follow you?
Join the apprentices downstairs. Do not say who you are.
Yes, I will pledge my life to your cause. Thank you for sparing me.
Scroll banister. There's some blood magic shit.
Some mages don't keep up on history. I wouldn't read all these books either.
Delighted.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Desire.
Freeze. Shatter. Good. Zap.
What's this?
And get away from the explosion. Ooh, a love letter. Gimme. It would seem...
As you desire.
How invigorating that was.
4 kills in 1. Nice. Well, that's good.
Right.
They're immune to nature damage, which means they're immune to my basic bolts. Kick the door open. We don't.
Please
Good
don't
to
hurt
see
me.
you.
I'm no one. I'm not important. I just don't want to die. Oh, Maker.
You're not going to die. Pull yourself together.
Thank you. Godwin.
Godwin,
Mage
sorry,
of
not
the
Guido.
Circle of
My bad.
Ferelden. At your service.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, not as pleased as I am that you came along when you did. There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
You could come with me.
Go with you? While you hunt down demons and abominations? I'd rather not. But don't take this the wrong way. I'm sure you're excellent company and a very nice person. But it's just too dangerous.
Do what you wish. Your life is your own. Goodbye.
Thank you again for saving me.
There's an armoire. Armoriere? I fucking know how to pronounce that shit. It's some fancy French word. I can't fucking pronounce French. Hi! And we grease them up as well. Lovely jubbly. Just engulf the entire area in fire.
Let's shed some blood.
Ooh, and I get a level up for that, nice.
As you desire.
What level does that make me now? Level 12. I'm getting close. Next, survival, more nature resistance, sensing people, whatnot. I do want blood control as soon as possible, but it's going to take a while to get up to, so I guess for now I'll just do blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice is a spell that allows you to drain life from an ally and put it into yourself. It's useful most of the time.
We must strike.
Basically, it gives you more mana when you're using your blood magic, so it's really useful for. Since, you know, when you're channeling blood magic, you know, you can't heal yourself, like, you can't use the regular heal spells, they don't work properly on you. That's by design. It's not like some bug, it's intentional. I'm going to ignore the toppled statue for now, because that's a fight I can't be arsed with. I really don't have the energy to deal with it right now, and I'm going to be coming back to some side quests anyway.
This is
Irving's office.
I had expected to find him here, but I suppose that's too much to hope for.
Indeed. Black Grimoire, very useful
As you
item.
desire.
The Black Grimoire is, as one might expect, a book of dark magic, essentially. Not blood magic, but dark magic. Not very moral magic.
Those women with shields. Much better than the bulls.
All right. And so I shall.
What's this section? Okay, Zevran, do the sneaky sneak, please. Morrigan, win, sorry. Stay behind the crowd. Dog, advance a little bit. Me, stay behind these two, and invisible stealth. Invisible Zevran will trigger the encounter. What do you think, guys?
We must have victory.
Hold position.
Awesome. Yes?
The encounter's not done yet.
On it.
I was hoping to get stealth back up before that happened. Everyone, try to focus on the arcane horror. Me especially, see if we can.
As you desire.
This!
Win, try to put some distance between you and this massive crowd around us.
Of course.
Zevran's gone down. I can live with Zevran going down. Biggest problem is that
And so I shall.
Now this should be amusing.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to heal, and we'll toss a fireball into that. Good. And then a grease trap onto them as well. And top up the health on Sten.
And so I shall. Of course.
There we go. Oh wait, that's not done. That is not done. There is still so much more around. Okay.
It is enough. Battle is over, is it? I would have liked to get back at the one who hit me.
Penalty to health regen. Yeah, you can live with that. Thank you. Sten. Take more. Take more Constitution for now. You will need to get up to what, 40 strength eventually, but Constitution for now will do.
Delighted. The will drains from his hand as he writes. He's dead.
Yes, I'm aware, Stan. One. Pretty sure it's this one next. Then this one over hither. Follow me, everybody. I would like Zevran to lead the way. Thank you.
Now this I can do. Watch out. Trap there.
Wait for it. Sten, get to the front of the park. Zevran. And then whilst that's all going off there, have that do that. You run away.
Yes.
Basically just dropped a fucking nuclear bomb in the middle where it killed, what, 4 or 5 people? And everyone get away before, like, there's a million explosions in that tiny little section. You gonna explode now? Ever? No, we're just gonna go and... It shouldn't be able to kill us out of combat.
As you desire.
In combat it's more of a negligence anyway, I think. You know, it's just slightly annoying.
Alright.
But out of combat it shouldn't be able to knock us down. We've got 2 enemies in here, so... Did the game actually just crash? No, it did not. I thought it just crashed mid-fucking save. I was concerned. We're getting a bit framey again now.
Watch out. Trap there.
Let us end this.
These Templars are fucking shit. I think if they are possessed, maybe they're using different skills than would normally be attributed. Because of their possession, you know. Eventually. Some of the things are a bit janky to click on, it's a pain in the arse, but oh well.
Stealth it is.
Your mistress commands it!
Kinky.
immediately.
And so I shall.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I do not deserve this punishment.
All right.
Killing yourself is not more dignity, no? Shame. We go to combat!
Oh, nice try.
As you desire. As you desire.
Oh, Stan gone down. Shit. Oh yeah, you might have noticed as well, whenever we fight Templars, if they bop us, every time they hit us, I think it's like a quarter of the damage they deal to our HP also comes off of our mana. Bit of a pain in the arse. It's more of a pain in the arse if you're playing a mage, for obvious reasons. But it's still a pain in the arse if you're not a mage, because your healer will lose HP as they take damage, and obviously if they're taking damage, they're gonna need their mana.
Of course.
Red steel mace, nothing fun.
All right.
Morrigan, sorry, not Morrigan. Just double back.
Direct me.
Why is my spell whisper act? Oh, I went down, didn't I? You know what? Just to keep these guys taking any damage. No, Stan, don't walk into the fucking field of fire that I just placed, you bloody moron.
All right.
Mini boss.
As you desire. All right. So I shall.
Oh, only one of the Tranquil survived. There was a second Tranquil somewhere in here. But only one of them survived.
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
There we go. Dead body? Any more dead bodies? Nothing? Okay. Up we go to the next floor.
Now I regret that extra pie at lunch. Oh well.
Yeah, it is a bit, fleshy. Doesn't usually look like this, guys, I swear.
It is... Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
You have this Templar and Sorcerer. There's nothing loving or intimate going on.
Happiness is bewitching. There is a certain power in all things mortals delight in. I have given him what he always wanted. Where is the harm in that?
You're deceiving him. I would consider that quite harmful.
All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
But it is normally caused by something real. Real events, real people. What you've done to him is is abhorrent.
I saw his loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
Companionship that is only in the mind. All the fun, none of the cleanup.
No one else would have known his heart. He did not know it himself.
I do not think this is what he wants, though.
You do not see what I see of him. You do not know. We are partners. I give him what no one else can, and through him, I experience what it is to be mortal.
He deserves to be free to find his own happiness.
Freedom cannot be given. The Templar must choose it for himself.
But he's not going to be able to find it with her attached to him.
If you help this man, what does he learn? Nothing.
I'm sorry, Sten, but I can't leave him like this.
Our thoughts and spirits are melded. If one perishes, so does the other. Though much of my strength is spent maintaining this link, I am his wife and his children. He will defend me to the death if need be. I want nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone.
I must free him, even if that means his death.
Then you leave me no choice. Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
Sten might disapprove, but Sten can suck a fucking dick.
The unnatural are always...
Freeze the Templar! Never mind, the Templar fucked me up. Oh, I'm both sleeping and horrid. Lovely. Thank you. Now we freeze the Templar. Oh, we did not get to shatter him. Oh dear, this is not good. Where's Sten, or whatever remains of Sten? There he is. Zap him with your defib. Heal him. Win. Also use group heal. I actually should probably set that up on a tactic, shouldn't I? Forget self-health. If ally health less than 75, use group heal.
Just give it up, you know. Now we play a little.
That should not have taken as long as it did.
I'm gonna throw up flaming weapons again as well. Whew. Who leveled up? Dog did, okay. Level up. Pilot and his constitution. And I'll give him overwhelmed, which is a good power. Be a war dog. And this next room is actually one of the rougher fights, if I remember right. Ooh, I should probably check what your injury was. Torn jugular, and he's also got a cracked skull from earlier. Okay, I'll give him a big injury kit then. Get rid of both of them at once. Mitigates the RNG and all that. Alright, Sten. Stand hither. Dog. Stand here. Zevran. Stealth.
Now this I can do. Watch out, trap there.
Okay. Okay, right. Zevran, drop your stealth. that'll bait them out. And whilst they're getting baited, I'm gonna drop that. Severin get just out of range.
What now?
And we'll toss a fireball, so now they've all got to walk through fire in order to get to us. Oh, why the fuck did Severin get hit by the explosion? He was nowhere fucking near it. But the dog is just in range of the flames, and so is Stan, actually. But yeah, everyone can do the thing now. Back into the fire, please.
Alright, time for a little bloodletting, I see.
I would like to have some health back, please. Before I die.
I am injured. This really gets the blood pumping.
That worked out pretty well, actually. Yeah, otherwise we would have got fucking just smited like a fucking ton. Because there was, what, 4 Templars and a Blood Mage? The Templars would have all been able to smite, and that would have stunned both me and Wynn, drained like half of our mana. Each. You know? Zevran, why are you stealth? Oh, you must have fallen below half HP in the last fight. And just... yeah. Okay, so... let's have a look. How long have we been going? Almost 2 hours. Yeah, so we'll leave it here. We'll do the fade in the next... spoiler alert, we're about to go into the fade.
Oh, look, visitors. I'd entertain you, but too much effort.
Yeah, we are going to round off after this cutscene. Killing demons is enough entertainment for me, thank you.
But why? Aren't you tired of all the violence in this world? I know I am. Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all this? Leave it all behind.
What is this? Some ridiculous ploy to get me to let down my guard?
We must stand and fight.
Resist. You must resist. Else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
And yes, there we go. We are now lost in dreams. And on that cliffhanger, we're going to leave it there. So, make sure to do all the YouTubey stuff, and later. Bye!